Oh God.
Cool. Well, does anyone have anything else they'd like to share? Any wisdom they've learned from the month? Any good films or TV shows or anything they've consumed? I'd say literature, but we're all illiterate, so
Yeah.
Well,
I play video games for the pictures.
Yeah, I put
I have
subtitles on,
watched-
but I don't know what they say.
I have watched an anime on Netflix recently called Delicious in Dungeon. That's very entertaining. It's worth a watch. Studio Trigger, if that means anything to anyone other than me, who are possibly my favourite anime studio.
What else have
They
they
do.
done?
Kill the Kill, Gurren Lagann, Promare.
I've heard of some of those.
They're very
Maybe.
good. Did you watch that Star Wars Vision that came out on Disney Plus, where it's a bunch of like animated Star Wars episodes, all done by
I think I
different
watched
studios?
One and a half.
Studio Trigger did 2 of those. Studio Trigger also did the Cyberpunk anime that was on Netflix as well,
Oh yeah, I
which
really
was
liked
phenomenal. That's actually video game related. That is so good.
that. It is very,
Edge
very
Runners
good.
is called. Oh, so good. Delicious in Dungeons, a lot less in your face than Cyberpunk Edge Runners, but it's very enjoyable. I'd recommend it.
Nice.
It's only about 15 episodes. And Netflix have just got a bunch more anime on recently, so I'm very much all up for Netflix at the moment.
That's cool.
I've
We-
just restarted watching BoJack Horseman because I only ever watched the first episode, I think.
Did
Yeah,
not enjoy that.
Didn't enjoy that.
I liked it.
I'm liking it.
Yeah, it wasn't for me. We've been watching a show called Big Sky recently, which is like a crime drama. Pretty good.
Ooh.
It's on Disney Plus. It's only 3 seasons of it though, because it got cancelled. But Jensen Ackles is in season 2 and season 3, so
That's
got
why
that
you're
to look
watching
forward
it.
to.
Yeah.
Yep, that's how I heard of it.
I am getting through season 2 of Physical 100 with the wife at the moment, which is a Korean like reality TV thing where it's on Netflix, where they're all just like bodybuilders and sport people, various things, and there's 100 of them. They all go in and have to do these challenges that are all about strength and speed, and it all whittles down to one person. The dub is hilarious, as you would expect, but it is just a very entertaining show. Some of the things they have to do are fucking insane. So I'm getting through season 2 of that currently as well. That's good.
Like an adult version of Takeshi's Castle.
Yeah, just less stupid, more just them fucking lifting heavy shit. Like, so much heavy shit.
Is it giving you some gym inspiration?
God, no. I ain't going to go near a gym. Look at me.
Just get sweaty watching it.
Yeah, I feel like I've done a workout after I watch an episode, to be fair. Just from sitting up. Oh, done.
Fair enough.
How about
After all
you,
that, I
Aaron?
can't remember anything I've watched. So I genuinely, it's all gone from my brain. What have I been watching? Don't know. Me and Natalie watched through all of True Blood recently,
enough.
which I remember when True Blood first came out, watching a little bit because it's like, oh, vampires, sexy, haha. And then it got not very good, so I stopped. And then we watched through it, and it got not very good. But I watched it all the way through it, and then it had like the shittest ending of maybe any 7-season-long TV show I've ever dedicated myself to watching.
Did you watch
except-
Lost?
No.
Okay, then yeah, you can continue with that statement.
I was less disappointed than I was with Game of Thrones.
Oh, wow.
Because Game of Thrones was something I really, really enjoyed, and True Blood, I was like, this is campy and stupid, so I didn't care as much, but it still hadn't, like, I was angry after it ended. It was just so bad.
I don't think I've ever finished a TV program that's like, other than Supernatural, that's like just completely ended and it meant to end. I think everything I've ever watched has just been. Oh no, I suppose Breaking Bad as well.
Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, I've not really watched anything that's had like a disappointing ending other than Game of
Did you not?
Thrones.
I was going to say, did you not watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah, other than Game of Thrones, where it was just like, oh, that
Mm.
was shit.
See, I didn't hate the ending of Game of Thrones. I was like, yeah, this is okay.
No,
As I
they
I
built
was like,
something.
yeah, this is fine.
They built
You
something
kind of
up.
make me sick. If
What was it? How many seasons was Game of Thrones? 8 seasons.
8
Yeah,
altogether,
so they built something up for 7 seasons, and then in the 8th season, they didn't do anything they built up at all. They just went.
Yeah, it was just pointless. Like,
Welcome to
the build-up was
television,
pointless.
baby.
Why did you do that? Just because he hasn't finished the book and you couldn't go to him to, get reference.
So
He
So
told
it's
them
actually
what he planned on, like what he's planning to end the books with. So they just
So-
ignored him.
well, no. So I think the ending, the actual ending, the final things that happened are what he planned to happen. But there was supposed to be a bunch more stuff, and I think there was originally going to be like two or three more seasons. But the showrunners got offered to do a Star Wars trilogy, so they were going to do a film trilogy,
Mhm.
and they went, instead of handing this off to someone else, we're just going to finish it now. So then we finished it. It's our thing, and then it's done. And then Game of Thrones, the ending was received so poorly that they got dropped from Star Wars. So the reason that they did that then
Was
they
that
didn't get to
downfall?
go and do. So
Stupid.
yeah, so we all lose, including them.
Mm.
No one was the winner of Game of Thrones. Everyone was a loser, except Adam, apparently, who's
Yeah.
maybe the only person who didn't hate it.
His favourite Star Wars films are the sequels. Sorry.
The newer ones.
Yeah, you just have bad taste in stuff, I guess.
I'm just easily entertained. It takes a lot for me to walk out of watching something and go, "That was shit."
Yeah, but I don't think the new Star Wars films are bad.
They're not
Lots
that
of
bad,
people
no.
do, but they're definitely not the best ones.
I liked them. I thought they were very good. I will say this. I finished watching the newer ones and was like, yeah, I really enjoyed those. When I watched the original ones, I was like, yeah, it's all right. So to me, that means I like the other ones more.
Speaking of the prequels, Phantom Menace is back in cinemas.
It is.
So I'm tempted to go see it because I never saw it in the cinema when it came out.
Yeah.
I did. My brothers took me. I loved it back then. I was younger, obviously. And Darth Maul, literally Darth Maul. What
Wasn't
else is there to say?
wasn't Phantom Menace as well the reason why? Was it the Water Boy did so well?
Yeah,
Think
because
it
there was
was?
a trailer for the Water Boy.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah. People would go to the
Oh,
cinema
no.
just to see.
There was a trailer for the Phantom Menace at the start of the Water Boy, so people would go to see the Water Boy just to
So they
see
could
the
see the
trailer
trailer.
Yep.
for the Phantom
To be
Menace.
fair, the Water Boy is amazing.
So thanks
Yeah.
to Star Wars, Adam Sandler's career skyrocketed because he earned so much money from people going to see that film. So yeah.
Well, now it kind of makes sense that you went, well, this works. Let's just make this film over and over again until we're all dead.
yeah, I mean, he's got his own production company now, so whenever he wants to make a movie, he just gets his mates together and they go off on a jolly and film a film.
Is it? Yeah. They're doing Happy Gilmore 2 now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair play to him.
Oh, why?
Because
Money, 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 money.
Yeah,
I mean,
apparently
I'd
it's
say
what the
why.
fans
I'm
want.
gonna watch it. I know
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it.
it can't be as bad as that stupid film that we started watching that I can't even remember the name of.
Jack and Jill.
That's the one. That was fucking ridiculous. Why did
In
we
my
I-
opinion, no Adam Sandler film is better than Little Nicky. And I will die on this hill. Little Nicky is his best film.
Billy Madison's pretty good.
I was going to say Billy Madison.
It is good,
is
but not as
very-
good as Little Nicky.
I would say Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, and The Water Boy are all better than Little Nicky.
No.
But I would say they're the top 4.
I will die on this hill. Little Nicky is the best one. Easily,
Why?
in my opinion. I just think it's got the best. It's got the best jokes. It's got some of the best character work for him, in my opinion, and the people around him. I just think it's a very good film.
Does
Is it
have
because he
Rizzy
looks like an
fans.
emo?
It's so funny. His character's so funny in it. And then there's the guy who gets boobs on his head that's wearing a bra.
Shithead.
I got that is pretty good.
Yeah, and
It's
Rodney,
like-
Rodney
great.
And then there's
Dangerfield. I
fucking
mean,
Popeye's chicken. Popeye's chicken's the shit. Fucking love it. So good.
But I really enjoyed Grown Ups Grown Ups was really good. I think it appealed to
No,
me
it
more
wasn't.
as a grown up. It appealed
No,
to me
no,
more.
I enjoyed Grown Ups. I thought it was entertaining.
And Don't Mess with the Zohan as well
Yeah,
is one of
I
my
enjoyed
favourites.
that.
Yeah,
And
see,
Mr. Deeds.
I had zero chance of enjoying Don't Mess with the Zohan because you guys have talked about how amazing that film is
I
for
love
so
it so
long,
much.
and then I watched it and I just went, "It's fine." None of the things that you quote over and over again were particularly that funny, but now I understand where they came from.
I don't think I could quote a single line from that film. I watched it once.
One of my favourite is You Make Me Steve. Who is Steve? Steve. I do not know this Steve. No, not Steve. Steve. Oh, Steve. Yes.
Yeah, I think one of my favourites is, what are you, bionic? No, 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 I only like the ladies.
So
Yeah, it's
I
good.
feel like it's like
One PP touch.
it's like
I use that
Adam
often.
Sandler's take on Zoolander. It felt like him trying to do his own sort of Zoolander thing.
I just thought it was really funny.
Mm. I mean, I even enjoyed Hubie Halloween, and that was the
I've not
film that
watched
he.
that.
It's the film that he said, like, if he doesn't win an award for oh, was it that something
Cut
diamond?
Gems? Something Diamond? Yeah.
Uncut Gems. I say Uncut Gems. Like that, he would just make the most ridiculous film, and he made Hubie Halloween, and I actually enjoyed that.
I
It's-
just
it's-
like Adam Sandler.
it's-
Jack and
it's
Jill was
fun.
just shit though.
I like funny people because Adam Sandler's in it, playing a character who is basically just Adam Sandler. And it shows that he's able to take the piss out of himself, which
He doesn't
was
take
good.
himself very seriously.
I didn't like Funny People because it was not funny.
I have
Yeah,
never
what do you
seen
know?
it.
You like something.
Star
I
Wars
like the later
sequels.
Star Wars films more than
No,
the
you're-
originals.
Yeah.
I like the episode of Sesame Street where Adam Sandler sings a song about Elmo.
I've seen that song because you showed it to me when I
I
came
did.
round your house once.
Because I
On
just
your
like
birthday, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Because I just like the way that he goes through the whole thing, and then at the end, Elmo makes a rhyme, and he's like, "Oh, it's very good. Bye," and he just walks off. Like, yeah, see you later. It make me laugh every time. But anyway, yeah. Jack and Jill shit.
I've never seen Adam Sandler's stand-up comedy. Have any of you?
Nope.
No, I've listened to his music. His music's good.
Hmm.
He trims his bush.
He does trim his bush, but shh,
Don't tell.
don't tell.
Okay, I'm done talking about Adam Sandler now. Does anyone have anything else they want to talk about, or do you just want to go to bed?
Kevin James is pretty good in Adam Sandler
Okay,
films.
this conversation's over. We are not talking about Kevin James, and Adam really wants to go to bed. So we'll put Adam to bed,
What about Rob Schneider?
and then
Rob
no,
Schneider,
he's
pretty good.
he's an insane person. We do not stand
The first
Rob
Juice
Schneider.
Bigelow was fantastic, guys. I will say.
Rob Schneider's
Yeah, that
great.
was really good.
Yeah.
What about David Spade? Can we talk about David Spade?
Yeah, he seems like a
Love
cool
David
guy.
Spade.
And what about Chris Rock?
I like it when he's at the Oscars getting slapped by Will Smith.
That's your favourite highlight of his entire career. Not when he was in Dogma,
Yeah.
just when he got slapped by Will Smith.
Like Dogma was good, but getting slapped by Will Smith, that's career defining.
They're re-releasing Dogma. They're doing a re-release.
I have to
Right.
because the
Apparently
original.
so.
That's weird though, because the rights to Dogma are with someone completely different. So that's why you can't find it anywhere to stream or on DVD or anything anymore.
And
I have
also
it on
why you
DVD.
can't make a sequel.
Yeah,
I own it on DVD.
what a good
Is that
film.
my DVD that I gave
It is. It is your DVD that you gave me, but it's mine now.
My
So
one's
I
at my
own it.
parents' somewhere.
Possibly my favourite Kevin Smith film.
you? Dogma.
Mm.
Yeah, I like Dogma. More
Yeah.
rats.
God herself. It's
Jason
Morissette.
Amy.
Yeah, I think.
We're just naming Kevin Smith films. Clerks
Yep.
2.
Joe Silent Bob Strike Back.
Clerks 1.
Most recent Clerks was. I was not ready for the most recent Clerks. I thought I was.
Tusk.
I still have not seen it.
I'm still just
Yoga
shouting Kevin James
hosers.
things. Yeah. Red State, was that one of his?
That was, yep.
Adam's on IMDb.
We're going to run out soon because there's only so many films he made.
He
Cop Out.
directed an episode of The Flash.
Yes. Is there a Kevin Smith film with Adam Sandler in it?
No.
There's a Kevin
And
Smith.
we could not bring it full circle tonight, lads. We could not bring it full circle.
Wait. But Kevin Smith likes Star Wars, even the sequel ones. So, full
Oh.
circle. We did it. We did it, team.
Yay.
Hooray.
Hooray!
Now I must leave.
But
Go
Kevin
to
Smith.
bed.
But Kevin Smith did make Dogma, which Chris Rock was in, and Chris Rock is friends with Adam Sandler, so we're all good.
Yeah.
Full
That's fair.
circle.
Yay.
Yay.
Am I cutting any of this out?
Clerks 3.
Probably. I've still not seen Clerks 3.
Clerks 3
I
is
saw
great.
it at the cinema and I, as Tony said, I was not ready.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that film.
Oh. As in sad or bad?
I'll
Sad.
let you. Oh, I was gonna. Yeah, it's
I
sad.
just want to
mean-
pre-warn him. You won't. There are aspects of it that you won't like because of reasons.
Okay, I'll have to watch it at some point then. I was going to say, if you said bad, we all know that it takes a lot for me to call a film bad.
Oh no, it's not
Yeah,
bad.
it'd probably be your favorite film if we'd said it was bad. Your favorite Kevin Smith film is probably Jersey Girl.
No, God, no. No,
It's
no,
his
no.
second favourite.
It's joint
After
top.
Dogma.
Dogma will
Right.
forever be my favourite, I think.
It is good, unless they maybe make a Dogma 2 that's better. Because for you, new films are better than old films.
This is true.
He
Fuck all
probably.
the films made before the year 2020.
Sorry, I know we want to wrap up soon, but Natalie's hairdresser, she's apparently, and like this is cut this out because it's not that interesting, but she's like a big horror film fan, but she also won't watch anything before the 2000s. I was like, but there aren't any good horror films in the 2000s.
All
I mean,
There's
there
been
are.
recent good horror. There's been recent
Yeah.
good horror films, but like 2000 to 2009, that's
I
not
dunno.
exactly the golden era of horror.
Halloween H2O, thank you very much. I'm joking, that's not a good film.
13 Ghosts.
Mate, to be
Actually,
fair,
13
13 Ghosts is a
13
banger.
Ghosts is
Pretty
really
good.
good. Yeah.
I will not let anyone
It's pretty
talk
good.
shit on 13 Ghosts. That film's fantastic.
That was
I'll give
Cabin
you
in the
that.
Woods.
Cabin in the Woods. No, that was that in the
That was like-
2000s or was that later?
That was like 2010 or
2010s.
something.
Yeah,
That was
That
after
was fucking
Thor.
good though. Yeah,
Yeah, because
Thor
Chris
was-
Hemsworth was in it. Yeah.
Was Thor 2010? Or was that 2009? Oh, it might. Well, anyway. But yeah, I just thought that was weird because like the only reason I like horror is because I went and watched all of those old horror films from the 80s
mean,
and 70s
yeah.
when I was younger.
how,
I can't
the thing
imagine
is,
just going like.
how can you say you like horror but you've not watched The Exorcist? I
I've
know
watched The
people. Like, I know
Exorcist.
it probably doesn't hold up very well now, but it is like it was the peak of horror. Like,
No, I've not watched that.
Cabin in the Woods was 2011.
see, back when horror became good again. When
Thanks,
was Dog
Obama.
Soldiers? When was Dog Soldiers?
That was in the 2000s, but
I
I
fucking
watched
love
that.
Dog Soldiers.
I watched that for the first time not that long ago, and it wasn't very good. But it was
Oh,
kind of like
it's hilarious horror. That's
funny.
the thing.
Like it was. I remember people talking about it when I was at school, and they spoke about it like it was the scariest thing they've ever seen. And I was like, this is basically just straight comedy. Like there's
Yeah,
it's comedy with werewolves.
it's proper British people hamming it up British style, like with werewolves in the same room.
2002.
2002. There you go. Look.
I was
Peak
going to say
horror.
one of Adam's favourite films is Deep Blue Sea, but that came out in
Fuck
1999.
yeah,
So
love Deep Blue Sea. Always will. Deepest,
pretty good.
bluest. My head is like a shark's fin.
okay,
That's LL Cool J's song for it.
yeah.
Deepest, bluest. My head is like a shark's fin.
We tried watching. We watched Deep Blue Sea 2,
I didn't bother because it won't be as good as the first one.
and
When
then
did that come out?
Deep Blue Sea 2 came out in 2018, and then we tried watching Deep Blue Sea 3,
What?
which came out in 2020. And within the first 5 minutes of the film, we looked at each other and was just like, "What the fuck?" And we turned it off. So, yeah, do not recommend.
You should
Deep
watch the
Blue Sea 3.
Sharknado movies. That's what you should watch.
I have seen a Sharknado movie. I watched it with Dickie
I was there.
and Aaron, and we also watched Pro Wrestlers vs Zombies.
Oh yeah,
That was
And-
good.
that's a
and-
good one.
On that theme, need to watch Cockneys versus Zombies.
That's
Cockneys
very
vs
good.
Zombies is very good.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen that yet.
Oh, it's very good.
Ray Winston, isn't it? Ray
Alan
Winston in it?
Ford.
Oh, they're sort of similar.
They're both British.
And they like to play gangsters.
That's true.
So yeah.
Cool. Well,
Anyway,
Adam's bedtime, so
Yeah, you better do
That's
the
what we do,
outro.
do the outro.